Everything should be good, hopefully. I don't know what was going on. So I had to restart my stream. I don't know what was going on. I just need to make sure. I just need to make sure. Yeah. Either way, we're playing Honkai's Star Rail again because I'm behind on the story, and we're gonna be pulling for Sunday today. It doesn't sound like the audio's glitching. Audio should be fine. I'm playing my stream right now. Yeah. I'm not pulling for Evanescia. I'm just not. I might, depending on how much pulls I have. Because if I pull for Evanescia, I'm not hoping for Evanescia. I'm hoping for a 50-50 loss. Well, maybe that's just your fucking trash-ass Wi-Fi, because it's clearly not glitching. My last stream was glitching. Which my last stream wasn't even glitching. It was just the audio was all like crappy. I don't know why the audio sounded terrible, but my audio's fine right now. But yeah, if I pull for Evanescia, like I'm only pulling for if I have enough pulls after pulling for Sunday, and I'm just hoping to lose the 50-50 on the Ava banner. Just so I can get a guarantee Yao Guang if she's rerunning, or guarantee a Blade. But yeah, let's just start because, well, why not? Phantasmoon. The Phantasmoon. Dun, 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 dun. Hit start? Gotta beat my wife then? Bro, what are you talking about? Hit start. One minute. So let's just wait 1 minute real quick. Yeah. I don't know. All y'all Wi-Fi's is just terrible. My stream is running perfectly fine. You know, I currently have, oh fuck. 10,000 kilobytes per second, 0 frames dropped, and YouTube Studio is telling my stream is running excellent. Also, I just watched it back, and it's fine. Yeah, let's wait a minute, so the banner can change. Bro, reading comments 3 minutes late. Well, that's because of the freaking delay. There's always a delay. There's always gonna be a delay, especially over long distances, you know. And since I live a lot farther than all y'all, you know, you don't hear the sounds, but we do, Brody. What are you yapping about? Literally, what the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And it's not about if you can hear it or not, because like I can literally pull it up on my phone and that doesn't change anything because, you know, I'm watching the stream the exact same way y'all are watching it from my phone. So, you know, yeah, all these guys are delusional, you know. Oh yeah. I'm not going to Pentagon. I already beat Sunday's boss. I don't have any freaking things to to fight the boss with, bro. You need fucking Trailblaze power to fight any boss. I can't, because I literally already ran the Trailblaze power while farming. Yo, let's do the trials first, real quick. Let's do the trials first, which I don't need to do these trials because I can just do that. What are you talking about? Try it. Like I said, I can't. I don't have any Trailblaze power. It's impossible to do it without Trailblaze power. Unless you beat all three unless you beat the 3 bosses weekly. Unless you beat the boss 3 times every week, or like if you beat it 3 times, then you can try it without the Trailblaze power afterwards. But I only beat it once this week. Fuck! Should have used Waffle first. I wanted to use all my talents. Okay. Yeah, look at this team. I can do this minus y'all one, but bro, what are you talking about? I just said I can't. What are you yapping about? Or like Sunday's boss. I cannot fight Sunday's boss. I just said I can't. It's impossible for me to fight it without Trailblaze power. Evidencia. She's alright, I guess. I'm gonna try pulling her on my alt account.
Don't thank me.
Don't think, feel. No, you can't. The fuck are you yapping about? You can't fight anything without Trailblaze power. This ain't Genshin. What the fuck are you yapping about? Instant.
An explosive start.
Okay. Yep. Damn, bro. Okay, why'd that do that? Damn, bro. That's Evidencia, alright. They're rerunning Facial, Tribi, and Sunday. Okay, why is my ping terrible? My ping's actually going terrible right now. Low key. Okay, now it's better. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Okay. I might not try for. I'm probably not gonna try for his Lycon though. So yeah. Let's hope for the best. What's my pity at right now? I can't. How many times do I have to say? I literally can't. 5, 10. I'm at 10 pity. Dude, I literally can't. Dude, seriously. I already have all his materials, so I can't even farm for him there. And I don't even... How the fuck do I even... Dude, I'm about to come over to your house and beat you up. I'm going to beat you up. What does he even use? I don't even know what the fuck he uses. Echoes of War. Here. Where the fuck? This one? This one. You can't. You can't. I can't, dude. I'm not gonna use my freaking Stellar Jade to fight this damn boss. I'm not gonna do that. You cannot fight him. Dude, I'm going to freaking... I'm going to beat you up. I'm at 10 pity. Switch for Sunday. Nothing. Okay. Come on! Nothing. I'm not using my Stellar Jade. I am not gonna do that. It is not worth it. It is not worth it for a freaking boss material I do not need. guy's always rage baiting, bro. Okay. Okay. 5-star. Come on. Come on. Give me Sunday. Okay. I gotta go knife in. Yeah, I am hating on Sunday's boss because I already fought it, so I. Yay! There he is, right at the end. Okay. Okay, we got Sunday. Let's fucking go. I'll turn these into this. And I only have 56 pulls, so might as well. Might as well try. Nope. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm low-key kind of hoping for a 50-50 loss, but you never know. You never know. It would be cool if I get a double though, you know, Ava and then a loss. But I don't know. And I got Evidencia. Great, whatever. Yay! Yay! Also, I wouldn't mind going 12. I'm not gonna pull more, bro. I don't need to. I already got the 2 characters. I don't need anyone else from here. Although Tribi is useful, but I'm not going into debt. I'm not going into debt again. I already went into debt with Silverwolf. But we got Ava and Sunday.
On this arduous journey, we will see the stars.
I'm probably gonna spend money on Yao Guang though, and maybe Blade. If they are running at the same time. But I have a job, so there's not a point. There's no point in me going into debt.
On this arduous journey, we will see the stars.
On this arduous journey, we will see the stars. I can't even fully level them up. Okay, gotta go back to work to see a kid. Okay. L. Imagine having to work. That's loser mentality right there. What's his best? This is the Bronya one. Okay, might as well just give him the Bronya one. Yeah. Okay. Relics, I have an alright set for him. I have this one equipped. Give him that one. And then there's this one. Might as well give him that one. Here, the Sparkle one is better, so I'll just give him the Sparkle one. I'm not gonna be using Sparkle for like a good while, so might as well. And then I got this one for him. It's not leveled up, but you know. You know. Whatever. And then here it says this is his best set, but online it says Broken Keel is his best set. So I don't know which one it is. I'm probably just gonna give him Broken Keel because I don't know actually. Give him that one. It's because like I don't have any, because the Lushaka is good for everyone basically. So yeah, I'll just give him this one. What's this one? I don't know. I'll give him this one. And give him this one. Even though it's quantum damage. Because you need HP. And I don't have an HP one. Yeah. I don't even have imaginary damage one. Okay, everything there should be good. Cosmos. We unlocked a new faction. Yay! And then I should have everything to max out all of
I
these.
see now, after self-reflection, is not an illusion.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have almost everything to max out everything here. So let me just do all this. Do that.
What I see now, after self-reflection, is not an illusion.
Yeah. This. Come up here. Go here. Okay. Recommended is his ult. Max out ult. Almost max out skill. Okay. So this is how I can do 10, 7, 3, and 2. And then I need to level up level 80 with those. So yeah. Okay. Everything should be good for him, actually. He should be decent enough for now. His HP is kinda... Does Huahua need HP? Or does she need attack? I think she needs HP as well. Her HP is like that, but Dan Heng's HP... I don't know. I need to work on getting more HP for him, so I definitely need to get a better sphere and a better robe here. Well, no, crit damage is his recommended one. None of these have HP on it, so I gotta actually probably work on getting that. But I do need a better robe, actually. Yeah, because nothing has HP on it. Okay, he should be good for now. He should be good for now. Okay, time to adjust my Saber team and put Sunday. But I also have Evanescence.
How long has it been since...
Yeah. I'm actually gonna try out the end game before I do the story. Just to see if I can do anything. I'm gonna try out Pure Fiction first. Yeah. And see if I can do anything with Sunday. You never know.
Would you like to hear a story?
God damn it. Didn't want to click that.
Would you like to hear a story?
Okay. Let's go. I got 2 stars last time, so let me get rid of you and add this. Bam and bam. Actually, not you. I need that Trailblazer for you. Trailblazer. Right there. Bam. Enter. I can Loki add Evanencia instead of the Trailblazer, you know, because it's still Lation, but the Trailblazer does buffs, so it's kind of a better bet to use Trailblazer. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes with Sunday.
It's okay.
Trinity is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Ekisu Kaiba. What exactly does Sunday's buff do? I don't know. I low-key don't really know. I just know he's the good support and he's the best character in this team. So, like the best recommended character for this team. So like, I don't know. Second kind of. Yeah, because Sunday needs his burst, so he needs more energy. Right? Bam. Sunday still doesn't have the burst. Okay. Am I gonna get a turn? I don't get 40,000 points by the end of this, like, at the end of the first phase, the first node, then, like, I'm just gonna do it. What exactly does it do? How much of a buffer is he? Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna get 40,000. I managed to get 50,000 by the end of everything. Like last time.
your path.
Yeah, he does. He does give true damage. Yeah, I'm nowhere close. I'm nowhere close to 40,000, dude. Bang. I get 30,000, but like I am not gonna get 40,000 within this. I might not even get 30,000 because Huaho is the only one who has a turn this round. So yeah, no. I'm just gonna leave. I don't know why I did like a lot worse there than last time, but whatever. Whatever. Let's just head back over here. I'm also out of freaking out of the level up books. Where's Evanescence? She's all at the end. Bam. And there she is. What could I give her? Yeah, this one's low-key the best one for her. I got this one because, you know, why not? I'll level it up. Bam. Yeah. It's the only one, the other one that's better for her. Aside from that one. But yeah. Yeah, okay. The Battle Pass one. I don't... well, I do, actually. I do have a full set for her. Bam. Well, I don't have boots, actually. This one is the Silver Wolf one, which I don't have. Which actually I have this one, but it's HP. Yeah, that's the only one. This is just that one. It's the HP one. That one gives 2 or something. Yeah, I'll just give her that one just because. There we go. Whatever. I'm missing 2 pieces for her. Give her that. And that's it. I can't level her up because I used all my level up materials on Sunday. So yeah, whatever. We got evidence, yeah. Now, let's just continue the story after, 20 minutes of that. No, I feel like I'm just gonna lose my freaking 50-50 next time, I'm not gonna get 3 50-50 wins in a row.
You just spoke.
I'm not hearing things, am I? The Master of Elation is here?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it? Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
I hear it loud and clear.
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation. Which means...
Aha changed the prize.
Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
Are you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of Amber eras. The transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game?
What's the point of all this? I clicked that.
Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, once the games are over, a new god will be born. One of unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose. They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of utter malice, mocking all who stand against the destruction, intent on dragging the universe into an abyss of despair.
Must have overheard my wish.
You wished that if you won the Phantasmoon Games, Aha would become the new leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance. Perhaps Aha heard your idea and decided to pack up and flee in the middle of the night.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Himeko in the flesh!
Bro.
What are they doing here?
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest, and now I'm seeing them right here on the street.
Whoa. Where did all these people come from?
Hey, that declaration the Phantasmoon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do? Got any kind of moon landing plans in the works?
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing spinning into a black hole at the edge of the cosmos!
It's bait, not a golf club.
You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat! The way they say it makes you sound like a supervillain. Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made everyone turn on us, do you?
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors senseless.
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard. It's gonna be epic!
Epic? Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator?
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back to the Express and discuss matters there.
Okay.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Himeko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantasmoon's declaration. Things really are changing fast.
It's so weird to get used to his new voice. Our allies may start to have second thoughts.
You're right. The fact that the Phantasmoon openly made a promise is anything but ordinary.
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions. After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power. Right or wrong has little to do with it. Such is the nature of human will.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantasmoon wishes to see. A spectacular, head-on battle of ambitions.
Madame Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
Okay.
It hasn't been long since
Pearl!
and here I am disturbing you once more. My sincerest apologies.
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the Phantasmoon's recent declaration.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is unprecedented.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantasmoon. Still, who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
In any case, the Phantasmoon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginae. When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. Please, be careful, and make sure to protect yourselves.
Protect ourselves?
It would be wise to keep a low profile and stay out of the public eye. The Media and Public Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the Astral Express are surging.
I've seen it online myself, following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors.
These people really
There's
are
been no
casual about
shortage of
choosing a
hostile
literal god.
commentary
Yeah.
aimed at her.
Yeah.
A commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC. Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
What the? What's wrong with these people?
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered by Fulwish. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up and are threatening retaliation against the Express. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station.
This is all Fulwish is doing. Yeah, Fulwish, that bitch.
That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, please exercise caution and self-control. I sincerely hope that the Phantasmoon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger still stands before us. After listening to the declaration, who knows what extremes Fulwish might be driven to. Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you apprised.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Fulwish before things get even worse. Even if I'd never joined the Phantasmoon Games, I'd still make this decision.
For Cinderbone. I click it.
Cinderborn
For
and
born.
his friends only wished to become heroes. Yet Fulwish toyed with them, trampled their dreams, and cast them aside as expendable pieces. As his idol, I have to protect him. I'll fight for him and for everyone who believes in the Express.
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Fulwish acting unpredictably, we should confront her with everything we have. That reminds me, I've been wondering, the happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Fulwish seems perfectly normal. Just, how did she get her hands on something so dangerous?
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death.
Herald of Death?
15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium. The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree promising him everlasting life.
Golden
He
tree?
claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all, and to bring about that miracle, he was willing to slaughter without restraint. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. The tragedy he orchestrated in plain Arcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Fulwish. Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's a terrifying thought. Fulwish. What has happened to you over the years? Hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to accomplish? I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. Care to join me? If we're to investigate Fulwish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantom Moon Games. The recollections of teachers and the student records sealed away by the school. We're bound to find a vital clue there.
Let's find out everything about Fulwish.
If you're set, let's get moving.
Okay.
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy. It's almost like revisiting the place after graduation.
Wake up, March.
Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive disinfection of the campus.
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some hopping, dancing mushroom rabbit. Speaking of which, where should we begin our investigation into Fulwish?
How about talking to the dean first?
Should we go and find Mr. Ryusuke first?
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the dean before proceeding with the investigation. 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work logs, or visitor records, and only he knows where they're stored. Let's go then, to the dean's office.
Okay. Let's go. Also, I want to create a team for, I don't know what team to get rid of, actually. So I want to create a team for Evidencia. So my Super Rig team, my Archer team, which I can maybe replace you? Can I replace? I don't know. I don't know who I can use for the Archer team. I don't know if Sunday is a better bet for that team. Only Hang, my Acheron team. I could get rid of my Stonehearts team for now. Yeah. I'll get rid of the Stonehearts team for now. And grab Evidencia. And of course, this is the best recommended team comp right here. Does it put it in like the order? Like if I put Silver Wolf, yeah, it puts it in that same order. Okay. And then for Saber, this is the recommended team for Saber, right? Yeah, it's literally the recommended Saber team. Okay. I don't know what team to use. Because I got my Evidencia team, but I can't use Evidencia right now because she's not built like at all. So I can't do that. Silverwolf. Could go Sustainless and get rid of Don Hung and put Evidencia. I don't know. I guess I'll just keep using my Silverwolf team. I don't know. Break. The Dean's office is right over here. Okay. Game tools. What the fuck? No. Okay. Furbo. Let me claim some rewards from here. Okay. Yeah, I got the Evidencia profile picture now. Hello.
Himeko, there you are at last. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition. And then you disappeared. Let me see. You're not hurt anywhere, are you? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was? But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide. If you're really so preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know. Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Mechatron warriors don't know who they're messing with. Do you think they dare challenge my daughter's subordinates?
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
Don't worry, I'm a great bodyguard. Of course, Grandpa, I got it, Grandpa.
Stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course. I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to the navigator of the Astral Express. But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case? I wasn't expecting the questioning to come in rounds.
In rounds?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Fulwish. But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time. I hope they'll be of use to you.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room. Take whatever materials you need.
We won't take up any more of your time then.
You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly. She's the longest serving faculty member here and
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive and Miss Dolly.
My audio is now chopping. Bro.
In the Genesis class.
Oh my goodness, I thought I recognized you in the distance. Himeko, it really is you.
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but this is the first chance I've had to come see you.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply happy that you cared enough to visit. I must apologize about the mask you entrusted me. In the end...
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, you and your friends look like you're in a hurry. Is there something you need to attend to?
It is said Fulwish is an outstanding alumni.
Fulwish? A poor child who survived the Herald of Death. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears in her eyes at everyone.
And yeah, she goes fucking insane.
Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from school?
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over Seafell TV instead, which was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Somewhere beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Plain Arcadia in just a few years. That is all I know.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
Okay. I need to check my graphics because sometimes the graphics just decide to drop. Yeah, okay, they're all high. I don't know. I always have to check that every time I log in because they just decide to just drop. Let's go.
The atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps. It's so gloomy. Almost like we've stumbled into Fixtroll Garden.
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with their abilities often poured their frustration into painting unsettling things. There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, let's explore the other areas as well. If possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Fulwish's life after graduation. She returned to her alma mater frequently, so there must be records of her visits. Dabbling in technology related to the abundance. Where exactly did she acquire it? Perhaps her past holds a clue.
Okay. The Sparksy doll. Should I investigate the Sparksy doll? The Sparkle doll? Yeah, why not? Could Sparksy really have pulled the same trick again and left you a gift at the school? Confiscated from the Sparksy fan club unauthorized late night gathering. 3 second years students and five first year students formed an unauthorized club called Sparksy Fan Club. It held an unsanctioned gathering in the gymnasium late at night. Club members wore bizarre costumes, waved glow sticks, and chanted "Destroy the old model" and "Sparksicle forever," all while surrounding the doll and the continuous noise resulted in night patrol teachers suffering a sudden seizure and required emergency medical attention. Stored in the archive room to return upon graduation. Damn.
Did they really have to put this here?
Yeah. Okay, the other one's investigate the computer, but I'm just gonna come here. The label and cabinet reads Alumni Yearbook. And which year did Fulwish graduate? You seem to remember you obtained this information somewhere. The year Fulwish graduated is... Flip through the alumni class of 1984. First page is the summer graduate photo. None of the students in the photo betrayed any hints of smile. They stood separately like teeth at the edge of the person's mouth again. The alumni yearbook from the class 1984. You find the page belonging to Fulwish. You're reading all that.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Cognitive Science Research. Miss Dolly mentioned that Fulwish went beyond the sky to study after graduation. Turns out this is where she went. Let's go chat with the others.
Himeko.
Well, did you find anything?
I found these clues.
Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the Consternation Star Zone. Oh, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild. Strange. The name of the school is encrypted. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC. Given the great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident, perhaps the rumors are true.
Fulwish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident.
As expected, it always comes back to the IPC.
I know the guys from the Strategic Investment Department have been nice to us, but whenever something bad goes down in the cosmos, the first thing everyone thinks is the IPC did it, right? Himeko? Do you think Pearl might be planning something nasty for this Phantom Moon games too?
Yeah, most
As a
definitely.
member of the IPC, Pearl clearly won't reveal everything she knows to us. However, I'm inclined to believe she bears us no ill will.
I'm inclined to
After
believe
all,
otherwise.
The crisis Fulwish might be plotting would completely overturn the IPC's order here, and that would serve her no benefit. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. That's why she went to another world to study after graduation. But is the knowledge she gained in just a few short years enough to create the happiness surgery? If the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? There are too many things here that an ordinary scholar simply couldn't achieve. Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
Contact Fulwish as her senior? After all this time, would she even want to see you?
I don't know.
How did you meet her?
Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind. Fulwish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter. We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings to admire them. Fulwish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of Imagine, her eyes would always sparkle.
Sparkle.
I could feel the passion in her eyes, and an unspeakable sense of loneliness. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Fulwish is walking a dangerous path right now, And the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding of old friends. I want to ask her myself, why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion that can only be maintained by a taboo surgery?
I'll go with you.
Me too.
Thank you, you two. And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered, at least I now have a clearer picture of her movements after graduation. By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like to visit. Before I meet Fulwish, I want to say goodbye to that memory from 15 years ago.
You mean that old school building from 15 years ago?
That old school building. Okay. Where are we going? Going all the way over there. Okay. Okay, we're in
sorry.
we're in the past now.
Couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've dragged you into staying this late.
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko? Is this?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original places.
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here.
Fulwish is the younger model for Fulwish, and the recent like how her normal model looks. She's very different. She looks so low quality. I don't know if that's just my game or not, because I feel like at some points the NPCs don't look that low quality, even though I'm at max graphics. It's just my game, because it doesn't do this sometimes.
If it's my daughter's performance, we
But like
have to dress to
Fulwish's
the nines.
other
That's just
NPC
like
model
him.
looks
He
a
always
lot
loves
better,
making
and
those kinds of jokes.
she looks very very nice.
Then you'd better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle.
What the fuck?
Because unexpected guests have arrived.
Ah, there's Fulwish.
Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. I didn't expect to meet you here. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone? Fulwish. Himeko, you recognized me at just a glance.
Fulwish.
I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe, the thought crossed my mind. Poor Himeko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well. You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky, just like the three of us used to talk about in our chats. Your dream came true. Congratulations are in order. Himeko, do you know 15 years have passed? And my wounds have mostly healed? Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats are still empty. Belle, Leon, Ziania, Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. It's a shroud, binding itself around me, layer upon layer. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again.
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win the Phantasmoon games. How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives? I'm sorry. I shouldn't compare you to that devil. You still have a chance. Stop this now.
Stop? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
In that case, I can't let you leave.
I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations. As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions. At the very least, try not to look so flustered during this public exchange. We live in a world where we are constantly gazed upon and watched by others. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really adds a wonderful dramatic flair. To the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you are watching me. 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game. You and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity, wealth, and time to them. All in exchange for a single full meal. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. We soak all day in shallow, boring programs, achieving nothing. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky, forcing smiles as we applaud and cheer for them. Is this the happiness the god promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, it granted me a revelation. Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants, and it was certainly not the IPC. Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master of Elation. They allowed me to escape.
Damn, bro. She's smiling. Fuck out of here.
Trapped in a small room.
Get your giddy ass out of here.
Loneliness. They sent me a mask. They revealed my mission to me. To bring happiness back to a plain Arcadia that has lost its smile. I, Fulwish, survivor of the Bloodstained Games, hereby formally announce that I will join the Phantom Moon Games! In this game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority. And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in plain Arcadia! Himeko, don't frown. Smile. I will bring happiness to you too, just as I will bring it to everyone. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon Games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I treat the rewards granted by the God of Elation as bargaining chips for profit. We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner in a plain Arcadian way. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Fulwish TV in Seafeld City. The invitation extends to all supplicants.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you. We're not going.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world and cowards with guilty consciences. Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since you believe you represent what is right. The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me. Or simply leave. The choice is yours.
I think I'm just gonna dip.
Darn it! Are we just going to let Fulwish walk away?
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Remember to be cautious with your words and actions. Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to
It's
the
these
Arcadia
guys.
Morning Report. We're continuing our exclusive coverage. Just moments ago, we received some shocking news. The head of our station, Lady Fulwish, has officially announced that she will be entering the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
At the same time, Lady Fulwish has announced a blockbuster special! The end of a century TV debate! She's inviting supplicants to the Fulwish TV studio to discuss and debate the topic, what kind of future will the Phantom Moon Games bring to this world?
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting our local heroes, finally, a supplicant has appeared who truly cares about and represents the citizens of plain Arcadia.
Too true! Ever since these Phantom Moon Games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been popping up everywhere! First, the famous streamer Sparksy tried to spread a mimetic virus. Then the nameless of the Astral Express clashed with the Daybreak Squadron, causing severe damage to Lookout Cloud and the Skyline Express line!
With so many accidents happening, you really can't help but wonder, are we seeing a repeat of the Bloodstained Games from 15 years ago?
You got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, Miss Fulwish herself was a survivor of that tragedy! She's come such a long way, never once letting her painful past keep her down! A true legend of resilience! Now Miss Fulwish has joined the fray as a supplicant! She must
Get the fuck out of here.
repeating itself and to reclaim the peaceful days this world deserves from the hands of supplicants from beyond the sky!
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all plain Arcadia and set this game right again after it's spiraled out of control? Let's wait and see.
Ugh, so shameless! Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station? And you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news? Don't you you guys talk to each other internally?
I see. Fulwish actively issued a challenge. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo Mention City. Fulwish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Fulwish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared. So, what do you think?
Accept her challenge. I won't back down.
You're really going to the TV station to fight her?
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness in front of the entire audience. But before we act, I need more help.
Help? We can all help you. Wait, do you mean...
Sunday! Or Sparksy. I don't know, Sparksy?
Sunday!
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon Games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Asking him to cooperate as a wild card right now is a good idea.
But what's the deal with finding Sparksy?
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with. Fulwish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask.
For real?
Her claim might just be a glorified way of saying the tavern sent her an invitation. But that phrasing reveals that she is likely a masked fool. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Fulwish as a fool. Just like
how we tracked down the clues about SparksyCon.
Sparksy. Will she stand on our side? Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn down.
Yeah.
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that supposed to mean? You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand? Come over here.
This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again, which means...
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try
She
and
fucking did
slaughter
a
every last
fucking
opponent in a
Danganronpa.
single day.
Why your name Fulwish? Is she foolish or something?
Whenever
I
the
don't fucking
Phantasm
know.
games are at risk of being
She probably is
suspended
foolish, but
or
like her name is just Fulwish just
I
because
will use the
it's
authority
her fucking
granted
name.
by
I
the
don't
elation
know.
and the abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators. I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantom Moon Games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of. Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps. Some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the Laughter.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I learned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is, or what he's after. We're here, now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance, no?
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world is disgustingly excessive. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Fulwish, is also a dangerous variable.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located, and what it connects to.
What?
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are!
Already? Wait. Why are we at
It's the ATMs.
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
All that buildup, and this is your idea of an impressive method of travel?
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bulletworm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon Games. For crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way of getting around?
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Fine, fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
The train bound for Seafeld City is arriving at the station.
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
That's the second time.
Okay. Okay, we can switch to Evidencia's point of view. Oh yeah. Hold up. We're here. Okay. Oh yeah. Bro, when will I see Silver Wolf? I don't know how much is left of the... Or I don't know how long this story is. Which I can actually use Evidencia. I'll replace Don Hung for now, just so I can have the full... And it's a stainless, full freaking... Elation team. Yeah. Let's go here.
You haven't said a word the whole way, Cienjo Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something in your divinations weighing on your mind?
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet, each foreseen omen of doom still clouds the inner lake with gathering shadows. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew, while our duties are as immovable as heavy mountains.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you being terrified today. It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, all these streets, the fishing boats, the people, none of them existed. As far as the eye could see, there was only fire. The seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed, and the waves that would surge into Dovebrook had, in that moment, not yet arrived. Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve everything claimed by the destruction.
It seems she succeeded.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantasmoon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be a disservice to the people and things that have passed.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours. As a Cienjo native, the karma I carry is far too heavy. I could never learn how to be as
Carefree as you. Miss Evanesia, what to you is a game to be savored, is a life and death reality for the living beings of Plain Arcadia.
Alright then. Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast.
What? What? Oh, okay. Now everyone has the little thing
Mr.
above their
Sunday
head.
will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evanesia. Please, bear witness.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Hoya! Hoya!
Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
What the fuck is this? Where the fuck am I? There's the fucking... What? It's just fucking water, and there's a whole train station there. It's the ATMs. You can definitely tell this game was supposed to be Japan. But they had to change everything. You can definitely tell. I still don't know what's people's obsession with thinking everything looks like Penacony when, like, you know, nothing about Planet Arcadia even remotely looks like Penacony. But yeah, but either way, that whole convo like stopped after a while. Either way, this area just reminds me so much of Japan. I don't know. Chests here. There's a bike.
Plot armor?
Plot armor? The fuck? Did Evanesia?
You set up a surprise for me, didn't you?
Evanesia really just said, could this be plot armor? What the fuck? Heh, bitch. Any more? Also, there's these things that's randomly just spewed about the place. If I break it. You have activated Godspeed promo level 999. I don't get to fully read that, though.
Astral Express, boo! Get out of Seafeld City! Astral
You
Express,
boo.
Boo! Get out of Plain Arcadia!
Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies care to join us in protest for the bright future of Seafeld City?
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so fierce. Doesn't that feel a bit weird?
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners. Even when expressing dissatisfaction, we do it with a smile. Now that's real happiness etiquette.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. Wave a flag with us. You'll feel better in no time.
Their emotions are so synchronized. It's like they rehearsed it. This kind of happiness feels like some compulsory routine.
Their smiles send shivers down my spine. Hey, wasn't it your director Fulwish who invited the Astral Express crew here to debate? Shooing your guests away like this is hardly polite.
You! You're from the Astral Express, aren't you?
No. Nobody's here from the Astral
Do
Express.
I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself. You're no better than that bunny
Dyeing
in the
your
Astral
hair.
Express. Anyone could tell you're not from around here.
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened to all those happy smiles on your faces before? How did you flip the switch so fast?
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness. If you keep causing trouble, don't blame us if we get nasty.
My apologies. My little sister is young and doesn't know better. We'll be on our way.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? You two aren't even the same species. Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of plues to toss you both into the sea as fish food.
Bro. Okay. So let's check out the surroundings. I want to read what this says. Sprint speed, high score girl. Yeah, it just makes you faster, but like, where did it even come from? Like, why are those just even around the place? Okay. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. There's 3 different like areas.
Bid farewell to painful memories and embrace the eternal now. Let the smile of happiness become your only truth. Follow Master Fulwish's path. Embrace rebirth. And you and I can both become the happiest people in this Arcadia.
How very strange. No matter how many times I perform the divination, the signs hovering above the passers-by in Seafeld City are all wheels, signifying peace. Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering interference from a supplicant's abilities here? But how is that possible?
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the roadside, the fishermen at the port, the shopkeepers on the street, and the ones preaching happiness. From the moment I entered this port city, I felt it. Something stirring gently within them, resonating with the same essence I carry. This entity is far too faint. I can scarcely feel its strength. It was once shattered to nothing, crushed into powder, burned down to ash, nearly extinguished. But it has no concept of death, and so it simply went to sleep. It quietly lurks, waiting for the farmer to scatter it across the fields. Given time, it will inevitably wake up again.
I believe most people in this city must have undergone the happiness surgery. Just look at the spectacle the Smile Society is putting on over there.
At the courtyard, you once said, "Fortune rests upon misfortune."
A great calamity for some, but for others, perhaps a turning point leading to ultimate bliss. If there really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster, then a wheel slip hanging above their heads would be only fitting. However, those who survive will no longer be human.
By that time, there won't be any need for a general of the Cianzhou to petition an audience. The gaze of the hunt will be firmly locked on this place. Follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, former referee, I mean, when faced with a supplicant who blatantly breaks the rules and dispenses blessings on a whim, the only thing I can do is issue an executive ruling.
So,
This so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Fulwish dead out of
Yeah,
nowhere?
this place, I don't know, this area just looks very Japan.
For
I
my
don't know.
judgment,
It's weird.
I must first remove the sacred instrument. Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power.
Collect all the coins. Looks like Japan without any of the Japan. Okay. I just... Damn. What the fuck is this?
Is this it? You keep this sacred instrument out here in broad daylight? Aren't you worried someone might make it disappear?
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go. As for my precious measuring instrument, do you really think I'd just leave it lying around in the middle of nowhere?
With all due respect, there is no path ahead. I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Extraordinary beings like you always love pulling that "the path only opens to the destined" trick. What's next? A secret passphrase? Do I find a stone matrix and jump through it? Or maybe, do you sing a little song, wave your hand, and the trees just obediently stand up and split into two neat rows?
I'm no woof woof Dawn. I don't have that kind of skill. A long time ago, I raised a floating island right here for someone to paint. To prevent others from wandering in by mistake, I asked that artist to paint thick fog and woodland here, so passersby wouldn't stray inside. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
Okay. Let's go in here. Okay.
That's a cute puppy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
Stupid ass dogs doing stupid shit. Pool left.
Borrow this cutie's head for a sec.
Get over here. Interact. Drop that fucker down there. No, I don't want to go up there. Okay. Get up. Bro, get up. Okay. Actually, I can get up there. Fuck. Fell. Are the things gone? Oh, what? Get that coin. Get up there. It's gone. Whatever. Whatever. Up here. What are you yapping about, Evidence here? Open the chest. Yay! I got a magic girl outfit. Okay, where the fuck do I go? Do I flip the lever again? Yeah, I think I flipped the lever again as well. He's already down there, so there we go. But no, it doesn't change anything. Oh, I gotta go up there. I was like, don't I gotta go in there? I gotta put the music. What the fuck? What? So up, up, down, down, left, left, right, right? Okay. Do I... that... Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. I was, like, confused. I thought that was what I was supposed to do, but no. I did the one up here. That... Aw, oh, damn it. That... There we go. Okay. Gotta go there. Go down. Okay, I get split up over here. So now the fog is gone. Oh yeah.
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Compared to the usual scene,
I'm pretty sure these trees are supposed to be pink.
it's more natural.
What are you laughing at?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants? Is it really just a literal ruler?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effortless swing.
Miss Evanesia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
I never expected a high-ranking Cianjo general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe its local custom.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a giant sword slung over her shoulder. You're right.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss Evanesia. Cute. Now then, please, begin your measuring.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law. By the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the Phantom moon that transgress the law.
Okay, our fucking ruler.
What is going on? It's telling me Fulwish is not a supplicant. If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's transgressed or not.
What do you mean? If Fulwish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantom Moon Games? And that mask, back of the altar, shaped like an 8-legged creature. Just who does it belong to?
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all seafood. No, all of Duo mentioned City too. Supplicants, they're everywhere. Not in the history of the Phantom Moon Games have I ever seen a situation like this.
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Dan Heng, and...
Dan Heng, you've returned. And the one beside you. Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Cianjo's most wanted criminals, Yingxing.
You've delivered yourself into my hands. Good.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Cienjo. I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy. You are the Cienjo's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade, entangling them in your crimes. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Cienjo Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes, and stole the secrets of the dead. What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me?
Just got E1, S1,
By
Ava.
all means.
I pulled for fucking
Well, I was in
Sunday and
seclusion
then
all
Ava.
these years.
I just got one copy of each.
Clearly been up to quite a lot. If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up, if necessary.
And this would be?
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Cienjo have kept me in their thoughts for all these years. I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
Okay, and then just outright says, I am La Mancha.
Fake name.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant surprise.
General, I'm afraid old grudges will have to wait. What we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your divination.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Cienjo cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after 100 deaths. You wish to subdue the emanator of the abundance, Shuhu once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity. And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the Shuling's Inquisition. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say. The happiness surgery, promoted by the Smile Society, utilizes none other than Shuhu cells. Cells acquired from an unknown source.
Uh-huh. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
You mean everyone who underwent the surgery
Have all become supplicants.
Okay, damn.
Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
That's crazy.
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and
emanator of
currently
the
parasitizing
abundance?
the bodies of the masses here. Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to plain Arcadia?
Okay. The fuck? Now we're over here at Sparksy. At the same time, in the tavern.
What innocence? We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen and were strung up for a beating.
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole universe would miss your heroic bearing, huh? A live streamed public punishment.
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? That's called tactical emotional engagement. A tactic and an art. Don't you get it? Yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express's famous Lil Raccoon. Did you miss
Yep, that's me.
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Fulwish TV?
My oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant mask. As for the debate, I'm afraid the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. But, seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of conscience left in you. Are you planning to give me a chance to haggle?
Answer me this question first. Is Fulwish really a masked fool?
The tavern doesn't exactly register every fool's name and address. But having watched your stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuition. And just listen to our slogan. Healing smiles. Healing Arcadius. That level of crazy? She's a certified fool.
You're a
Most
fool.
masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey, look, I'm about to stir up some trouble vibe is impossible to hide. But Fulwish is clearly the exception. Her brand of crazy is calm and sophisticated. Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who is always preaching social welfare would be a masked fool? Simply the most exquisite disguise.
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to betray another masked fool?
Give me the intel of Fulwish, and I'll return the mask to you.
Betrayal itself. That's the finest reward of all. Deal. Leave it to me. I'll contact you as soon as I get the intel. Fulwish. Is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I've never heard of her?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe we should ask Giovanni about her. He's got connections everywhere after all.
One second. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Sparksy. I'm already using Sparksy. I don't need no story Sparksy.
Mr. Giovanni.
Woohoo!
Long time no see.
Miss Sparksy, you just looted Sparkle's entire inventory right from under my nose. How can you say long time no see? Please spare me. Just give me a straight answer. Whose collection are you planning to steal this time?
Sparkle and I just had the reconciliation of the century. Let bygones be bygones. I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear, my hands are squeaky clean.
Oh, do tell. Anything that can make you this serious must be fascinating.
I want to ask about someone. Fulwish, the media tycoon who went on TV and invited all the supplicants. Is she really one of us? How come I've never seen her in the tavern?
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. If Fulwish really is a fool, with all the people coming and going, surely she would have been mentioned. As for the storage area logbook, no, there's absolutely no record of her. Either she never stored anything here, or she used a fake name.
We're doomed. Even the well-connected Mr. Giovanni knows nothing about this lady.
Nice try. But goading won't work on me. I do have a theory, though. Hear me out. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their life. If Fulwish really is a fool, then the moment she entered the tavern must have been in the wake of some unforgettable tragedy.
You mean the blood-stained games from 15 years ago? That's a tragedy which would leave a deep wound on a young girl's mind and soul. I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital and dig up the girl's medical records.
Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish
What?
to dine,
Who's eating hot pot in the hallway? Who's over here? What the fuck? Okay. Some hospital records or some shit like that. I ain't reading all that.
Happiness syntax. Now, what kind of disease is this? Trying to read this stuff is just torture. I'd better find a doctor. Hello? Hello? Is there a doctor in the house? Calling all doctors.
Well, if it isn't Patient Zero of the Sparksy Con. To think the Department of Aberration Defense still hasn't locked you up. Heaven truly is blind. Because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave Plain Arcadia overnight. I even booked the tickets. It's a good thing she was here. So, what's the emergency this time? What ailment are you going to pretend to have?
Not me this time. It concerns an old case. The patient in these records. Ring a bell?
Wait, you didn't actually buy that I'm a doctor, did you? Forget it. This patient you're asking about? I remember them.
So, what kind of fool is Fulwish?
Looking back through the history of this hospital, there are countless characters who've turned this place upside down, but to tear the ceiling off on her very first visit? She's truly one of a kind.
What exactly did she do?
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then. And yet, she wanted to smash the fool's mask she'd just received into smithereens.
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not! Though you'd know a thing or two about abusing masks, wouldn't you?
Don't be ridiculous! I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks. I just had to be heartless enough to abandon them.
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless the fool is reduced to ash, how could anything happen to it? There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite all their efforts, they only managed to make a single crack. And the power that erupted when the mask shattered also left a crack in the hospital wall. Ugh. I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls, and half a month more repainting and restoring the place. Room rewind.
Whoa! Is this the crap? Dr. Zhongshan, what's his name?
Hard to say. Fools have tried walking in before, and well, they all went mad.
They went mad?
Yeah. Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy. No one knows what they saw, and I don't want to know. So I sealed the entrance. If you want to go in and take a peek, don't say I didn't warn.
Dangerous? What could possibly be more dangerous than little old adorable Sparksicle? Listen up, my dear Sparks heads. Sparksicle is about to take you on an exclusive expedition through this mysterious fissure. Smash that subscribe button so you don't get lost. Let's roll!
Okay. Should I go? Should I go in there? I don't know. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I did spend 20 minutes just fucking doing shit. It's like, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I pulled like I said, I pulled Sunday. Got into level 71. Light cone. This was almost max, and then I got a decent set from, I guess. And then of course Evidencia. Cause why the fuck not? Yeah. And anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and bye.